Hey guys, what's up? How y'all doing? I'm here to talk to you guys about Kimetsu no Yaiba, Yuukaku-hen, or Demon Slayer Kimetsu no Yaiba Entertainment District arc, which is on episode 6 and 7. I'm pretty sure you guys know why I wasn't able to do the talk or recap or summary of episode 6 last week. We all know why, etc. Anyways, these two episodes, especially the newest one, episode 7, which I will get into just a moment, was pretty shocking as hell. I was like, what the freaking lord all given to me, you know? So if anything else, let's just get this started, you know? In episode 6, it continues the fight where Tanjiro faces Daki, you know? And sadly, however, we get to see Daki in action, and we get to see her true power, unfortunately. Like, I couldn't be the only one who knew that Daki was not even at full strength. But when she gathers up her ribbons or something, or belts, her hair turns white. And that's when things start to get a little, more dangerous and hectic, you know? And we have to it, she causes a rampage, causing deaths and damage to people's homes and, their lives, you know? Especially some loved ones, a woman, a man, you know, that kind of thing. Even damages a guy who she cuts off a hand or arm off of. This upsets Tanjiro, where Daki just tells him to rot and die, you know? Tanjiro gets upset about this and enters some kind of blazing fury mode, you know? And we get to see to it that he's actually able to hold his own against Daki a little bit, you know? And later on, he seems to ask Daki these questions like, hey, why the hell are you committing these humans into, your toys or something? They're not just lies you got to mess around with. And Daki, like I said, is in her white hair form or full powered form, but not only that, she seems to have memories of something that seems to annoy her. And it looks like, to me, it looks like some kind of guy that looks like Tanjiro, you know? Just a little older. And we have to it that Tanjiro seems to, like I said, hold his own against her. But not before he ends up having to reach his limit and falls down and gets ready to be killed by Daki in her full-powered state. Nezuko, on the other hand, shows up and says no otherwise, you know? And we get to see Nezuko holding her own against Daki too, but not for too long. But she goes through a certain transformation that seems to be very, very dangerous. Or should I say, very surprisingly, in a shocking or surprising way, you know? And she ends up, like I said, she goes through a transformation where she ends up growing, and then she has these green vine-like things, tattoos whatsoever, onto her body, and she has a horn coming out of her right side of her forehead here, you know, and etc. Which I go, oh my gosh, looks like to me she's really ticked off now. And there's a memory flashback scene in a dream or someone like that, I don't know, and ends up having to say, you know, when it comes to someone protecting their loved ones or afraid to lose their loved ones, they tend to be very scary in the end, you know? That's the thing. And we get to see, towards the end of episode 6, Nezuko literally just, is beating the living hell out of Daki, you know? What I mean by that is that she had both her limbs cut off, but later on she regrew them instantaneously and pushes her down and knocks her down to the floor, you know, that kind of thing. Which I go, oh wow, that's pretty. I was like, wow, dude, that's pretty crazy. Now, that's the end of episode 6. Now we're getting into episode 7 right now, you know? And this is where, like I said, Nezuko ends up beating the living hell out of Daki very badly, you know? Even using a blood demon art that's fire burning that's not going to give good regeneration to. As for Nezuko, she does not realize she did some hurt to humans indirectly when it comes to kicking Daki across a lot of houses, you know, collateral damage, which I go, oh dear. And Nezuko sees some blood on a woman, and she was about to go after her. But before all this happened, Tanjiro was told by his brother in a dreaming sequence to say, hey, wake the hell up, you have to help Nezuko, otherwise she won't be herself anymore. Wake up and help her, damn it. And then we have to it, Tanjiro reaches right in time for Nezuko to stop her rampage and possibly hurt a human. Well, hurt a human and drink their blood or kill them, you know, that kind of thing. You guys get the cue. But we have to it, Daki shows up and was about to, kill Nezuko and the other, bystanders as well, and Tanjiro himself. Nezuko, on the other hand, would take damage because, like, Tanjiro's trying to hold her back and tells her to calm down, you know. Daki shows up about to, like, hurt Tanjiro and his little sister and the bystanders. But what's even more crazy is that before she could do any damage and Tanjiro making a choice, Uzui-san, thank all life given to me that he showed up, manages to stop Daki and Uzui therefore tells, like, Tanjiro, hey, is this your little sister? Why is she looking so flashy right now? Calm her down, sing her a lullaby, dude. And later on, Nezuko is still on a rampage with Tanjiro restraining her. Tanjiro remembering Uzui-san's words and then a lullaby from his mother or something, and he will sing it to Nezuko. Nezuko will later on calm down eventually, and later on ends up having to cry in tears because of what she's done, or she misses her mother very much, you know, because someone singing that song to her, especially when it's from her mother, or Tanjiro singing it to her, really hurts her very much because she misses her mother, obviously. As for Zenitsu and Inosuke, they're on the way to go to try to find Uzui and Tanjiro, you know, etc., whatever. Zenitsu, who's still asleep, will later on find, like, find the disturbance, or should I say the battle smoke whatsoever, or debris in the air. And we have to it, there's a scene with Uzui and Daki, and Uzui's like, you're pretty weak. You're an upper 6, don't make me laugh. Look at you. You got your head decapitated, you know? That kind of thing. Which is really kind of funny and shocking, and then and then Daki ends up crying saying, I'm an upper 6 though, I'm an upper 6. I have the proof, you know? And we have to it that Daki therefore screams out loud like, help me, Oni-chan. And later on, it looks like to me there's another demon coming out of her body. And Uzui ends up having to, like, be on guard and tries to slash the guy, but unable to do so. And later on, we see that this guy cares for Daki greatly, and it looks like it's the brother of the upper 6, because it showed the symbol on his eye saying it's upper 6, and Uzui can only stare and look at the upper 6 ranked demon, the male one, or the brother, in total shock and anger and rage, you know? Because that look on Uzui-san's face says, yeah, you're the one I'm freaking looking for. And we get to see, like, Uzui-san and this upper rank 6 demon brother, or male, clash against each other a little bit. Sadly, however, Uzui could not land a blow, while the upper 6 landed a couple scars or hits onto Uzui-san himself, which I go like, are you dang serious right now? Well, now things were starting to get a little hectic from here on out, and after, like, Uzui-san's like, Uzui is actually gotten damaged for the first time that I ever seen him in combat, you know? And we have to it that Daki tells her brother, like, Oni-chan, there are these people bullying me and everyone else, please kill them all, especially that humiliated me. And we have to, the brother says, yeah, I can't believe you guys doing that. That's a sin that can never be erased, you know? And he ends up talking in a tone that he's always annoyed and angry, you know? Because he even when he looks at Uzui-san as well, he's like, my, look at you. You got a nice build, some meat on your bones and all that, you know? Oh my gosh, I'm so annoyed. What the hell? I'm like, oh my gosh, this guy looks really, really angry right now. Well, there's no denying that he's really angry because Daki got hurt and he sees her damaged and hurt, you know? And he ends up getting ready to clash against Uzui-san. Uzui-san managed to, like, get the other bystanders to escape because he can't protect and fight at the same time, which is really obvious when you're facing a powerful demon such as that guy. And eventually, Uzui-san confirms that he actually cut off Daki's head. However, that did not really become the case because even though he did, it did not kill her and she did not disintegrate, you know, that kind of thing. But eventually, as the episode continues on, this guy, the male demon upper 6, or should I say the brother of Daki upper 6, shows his true power, and this is pretty hectic and dangerous, because if I were to know about the story or the, the scaling of strength of the upper 6, they are no freaking, like, joke. I mean, we've seen that in Akaza, but I always wondered why are they numbered that way in the first place. You know, Akaza's ranked number 3. We all know that, and he literally defeated Rengoku no problem. But this guy's upper 6, which I question. Like, I guess anyone in the upper ranks is not someone to joke around about. And this guy shows that he's capable of being possibly maybe above upper 6 maybe. I'm just saying, because the way how he's able to control his own blood demon art and turn into sickles and telekinetically control them, that's a whole new level of demon like jujitsu or demon blood arts whatsoever. And we had to, Uzui-san seems to like struggle with him. Like I said, the moment Uzui-san saw that male upper rank 6 demon or something, he literally went for the kill right away because he knew what kind of danger he was. And the moment, like I said, he had that face of like, say, yeah, you are not to be freaking go out alive, you know. But what's even more crazy is that like Uzui-san was given confirmation from the upper rank 6, you know, as the male upper rank 6 brother of Daki, or should I say sibling of Daki, I don't know. I think it's the sibling, ends up telling Uzui, there's one thing you must also know. We're 2 people in one body. So, pretty much, or 2 people in one. So, in other words, if you want to kill this upper 6 rank demon, you have to cut off both their heads simultaneously or at the same time. Or when one's head gets cut off, the other one needs to go too. Otherwise, it's no use. Like I said, I'm saying that because like this male upper rank 6 demon brother or sibling of Daki just says like, we are 2 people in one. So they both make up the upper 6 rank position. So that confirms a lot of anime onlys, especially myself right now, because Daki, despite her showing some skill here and there, she seems pretty weak. If she was an upper rank 6 demon, she could have easily killed Tanjiro, no problem. And even though when she's in full power mode, she could have like she should have been able to handle like Tanjiro no issue, you know? And maybe possibly manhandle or woman handle Nezuko. But like I said, when the male upper 6 rank demon shows up, or I should say the sibling or brother of Daki shows up, of the upper rank 6 position, that's when my suspicions and now the true power of an upper rank 6 now shows up. Because like I said, if I were to think about the scaling of strength of the upper 6, they have not changed positions at all for centuries compared to the lower demons, you know? They always end up changing, and that's the reason why Muzan ends up killing or annihilating all of the lower demons, you know? Compared to like the upper rank demons, they always never had positions to be changed. But that doesn't mean if they mess something up or don't fulfill a certain requirement from Muzan-sama, they are not safe from his wrath or punishment. I mean, we've seen that with Akaza, you know? So yeah. Talk about some crazy, shocking revelations. I mean, especially with Nezuko growing and evolving and later on calming down thanks to Tanjiro's lullaby. And now the true power, or should I say the real upper rank 6 demon showing up, where Uzui-san finally took some damage at long last. So, like I said, things are about to get very hectic, man. I mean, like, what in the hell was that? You know, like I said, when that male upper rank 6 demon, or should I say the brother sibling of upper rank 6 demon showed up, I was like, I knew something was up, and now that he shows up, he makes up at least half or even most of the upper rank 6 power demon position. Because the way how he controls blood demon arts compared to Daki, he seemed to be more professional and more like stronger. Because he managed to actually damage Uzui when they end up clashing for a bit, even scarring him or make him bleed. Tanjiro tells like Zenitsu and Inosuke to back up Uzui right now because he's gonna put Nezuko back in the box, which I go like, yeah, you might want to do that, you know, but whatever. Anyways, speaking of which, Nezuko's freaking transformation. Oh my gosh, that is pretty shocking alone, etc. I was like, wow, how can that be? And the way how, even though her limbs and hair was cut up by Daki, she somehow had her blood flow, or blood that was spilled out, to still connect those like limbs and her head. You know, I'm like, wow, dude. Anyways, I'm looking forward to next episode. It's called Gathering, so I don't know what to expect, but it's going to be crazy from here on out, okay? So, until then, people, I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm Alpha Zero. Have a good day, and I'll see you guys next time, alright? Peace out. Bye-bye. Toot-toot-toot.